Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Thank you for all the helpful suggestions and comments with the transfers and the strategies and gameplay tips. Please do keep them coming because I am going to need it. Today we are desperately trying to improve our Premier League form. We haven't picked up a single point in our opening 2 games against teams that, let's be honest, somebody like Arsenal, a team like us, should be beating. We've played Brighton, we've played Bournemouth, and we're yet to pick up any kind of points. But I have made a new shortlist. We are, of course, on the last day of the transfer window here. And these are the names that I am looking to bring in. Let me go to my shortlist here. Made it earlier based on largely on the comments. Wilfried Zaha, we know, is a target for us. We tried to get him a couple of times already. Negotiations have fallen through. We're going to go back in for him. Belotti is on there just to keep sort of tabs on. There was a lot of noise about him a couple of seasons ago. The Torino striker scored a lot of goals. Still only 26. But I don't think we need an out-and-out striker at this point. Ferran Torres, we've already discussed. But Rodrigo, not just because he scored against Chelsea in the Champions League, but his name popped up a few times. He's a player that I like. When we done the FIFA career mode, different game obviously, but when we done the FIFA career mode, he was very, very effective for me. So he's a player that can play in all the positions, as you can see on the map there, across the front. So maybe him. Memphis Depay, highly rated on PES. Do we give him another crack at the Premier League? Didn't quite work out for him at United. Maybe we can do something with him. And the main one, I think the player that was suggested the most, Hakim Ziyech. That is how you pronounce it. I've Googled it. Ajax player. Surprised to see him still at Ajax, to be honest. In the summer, I thought he would get a big money move. He didn't. Ajax, obviously a very good club, but again, a player that's very highly rated, only 26, a lot of ability and can play in all of those roles. So we're going to look to bring some of those in. Today is the only day we've got to do it. So let's have a look. First thing I noticed, we don't have the budget at all. So we're going to have to offload people, but I can't offload anyone because no one's buying our players like Callum Chambers and Mustafi. So I'm just going to have a look at what the sort of prices are for these other guys. Memphis Depay will probably be more. Yeah, a lot more. No, that can't happen. Rodrigo, maybe less because his overall rating is a lot lower. No, still 42 mil, but we could save with the salary budget, perhaps. Perhaps. And who's the other one? Wilf Zaha, I need to go back in for, but I can't do that yet because we've already tried and been unsuccessful. So at the moment, Torres is the only player I can bid for. I'm not going to do that. We're going to wait and see what happens, see if any bids come in. I'm a bit worried about pressing forward time here. Is this just going to proceed past deadline day? I mean, we can't make... we can do it hour by hour. That is good news. Let's skip 1 hour. So it will still be deadline day. Transfer window closes in 11 hours time. No bids have come in yet. You can see Wolves making signings. I'm going to go back, see if I can go back in for Zaha. Not sure how long I have to wait before I can do that. A bit longer than this. I'm really hoping a bid comes in for Callum Chambers or Mustafi, just to free up some wage budget and some salary budget as well. You can see the headline there that talks with Zaha have broken down. Does that mean now is the time we can go back in? Just going to remove him from the listed players. See if that makes a difference. I don't think it will. I'm going to skip 1 hour, then I'm going to research for him. Oh, manager's stuff. An offer for Lacazette. You can see the headline there. That's not going to happen. The offer is from Juve. They're interested and want us to respond. I'm not interested at all in selling our best players. At all. Just really not going to happen. So no need to worry about that. The bid is 67 million. The worrying thing for me is he does have a release fee of 74.9. So if they were to offer that, there's nothing that we could do. I'm going to end negotiations and not accept those terms. Lacazette is not for sale at any price, apart from 74 mil. Come on, 1 more hour. 8 hours to go. I'm stressed, guys. I can't see us getting any players in unless a transfer that we need to happen happens. It's taking its time loading. Does that mean an offer's coming in? We're having a think. We're in the boardroom. Norwich City are asking to buy Macy for 1.3 mil. Looking at what clubs offer, this seems like a fair price. It's a good deal. They're telling me it's a good deal. Are they going to give me a choice, or are they automatically just going to accept it here? I'm sitting back of my chair a bit like I was now. Let me think about that. I'm happy to sell him. Not a player that's going to get a lot of game time this year. I'm not massively into selling the youngsters, but I do want to sign youngsters. We've had a bid as well from Dortmund. 90 million. For Aubameyang. Now, if I sold Aubameyang, you lot would go absolutely mental. But 90 mil back to his former club. Not going to happen. Ending those negotiations. Aubameyang is ours. He's going nowhere. We had any more offers? Did the offer for Macy come in? It did. It's a backup goalkeeper. Like backup goalkeeper. So he can go 1.3, slightly below his market value. Could negotiate it, but I don't want to. Macy can go. Will of course free up some salary budget as well. And you can see it has done that. Only 5,000 though. Transfer window closes now in 6 hours. 6 hours. Does this mean we're getting another little cutscene? It does. Last day of the window, chapter 3. Get off your phone, man. We've got business to attend to. And I'm drinking a lot of coffee. We've done good business on final day. Given more time, we could perhaps negotiate a few more. But we should be satisfied. Man, I'm not satisfied. It's not finished either. I still can't go back in for Zaha. It literally will not let me. So I am going to turn my attention. Maybe it's worth just smacking a bid in. But I don't want to do that because if the bid's unsuccessful and the talks break down, it stops you putting bids in. So maybe I'll wait until there's like 3 hours to go. And then just see if we can pick someone up last minute. They are the only kind of players. I don't want to buy someone rubbish, you know what I mean? Just for the sake of purchasing someone. All ongoing transfers will be cancelled if the deadline is reached. You've got 5 hours. Any offers that haven't been done yet, now is the time. I'm going in with a £40 million bid. They won't entertain such an offer. Wow. What if I start adding selling up now? Because then we're just doing ourselves out of stuff. What if I trade a player? Quite a few of you are keen for me to sell Mesut Ozil, but I don't want to strip this Arsenal squad in the first season. I just want to give everyone an opportunity to prove their worth and see what we come up with. But Ziyech would be insane. Do I just put a £40 million bid in? They won't entertain such an offer, but they will, man. They will. I haven't got the wage budget to do it anyway. Let's see if we can trade anybody. Maybe Granit Xhaka would be the only person that I'd consider trading. I don't think they're going to want a defender. And I certainly don't want to start getting rid of players like Ceballos, Reece Nelson, Joe Willock. They are the future. I mean, a tough situation here. Maybe for Rodrigo, because he was the cheaper of all of them. Maybe we could do that. Put a cheeky 10% sell-on fee in there. Actually, 20%. I'm confident it'll work out, you know. So I don't want that sell-on fee in there. We've certainly got the budget to offer him a big pay rise. I don't really want that release fee in there. If we do, I'm going to hike it right up. Because imagine signing a player for 38 mil and then sticking a release fee in there. I'm going to put the release fee quite high and I'll up his salary to the max we can. I just want to kind of get that over the line if it's possible. And we'll add some cheeky bonuses. Put the bid in, 5 hours. Hope for the best. Alright, we've got some messages. We have got some messages. The terms not exactly. We have managed to reach an agreement. We just need the final nod to seal the deal. Okay. Okay, his club wants a transfer fee of 43.7 mil, which is 5 mil more than what we offered. I've seen that. I don't think we've got the budget to do it, guys. I really don't think we've got the budget to do it. Unless it will adjust it automatically for me. The release fee would go in for the same amount. So basically, a team would be able to buy him for the same amount. I can renegotiate, but I've got 3 hours left to do it. 3 hours left. I just want that release fee up. Oh man, this is tough. We'll up that. We'll up the release fee as well, so at least then we'd make a cheeky profit. He wants a lot of money in bonuses as well, though. Let's just do it. 3 hours left. No time to be messing about. Oh. We didn't get him, guys. As you can see, he declined that offer. I'm thinking Ziyech was my preferred option anyway. So I'm not too disheartened by it. It would have been nice to bring some extra players in, but the squad we've got is good enough and should be good enough to win some Premier League games. I'm annoyed we didn't manage to offload anybody, I'll be honest. But what we've got is what we're working with for the rest of the season. Well, at least until January. Cheeky press conference happening. You can see here we're on the eve of our first Champions League game against Valencia. It's widely believed we'll easily make it past the group stage. How are we feeling? I don't think any Champions League group stage is easy. I'm going to say winning the group is a bonus. It will go down to the wire, or we can win the group. I'm going to say it will go down to the wire. I just want to manage expectations. If you're living on another planet, if you think it'll be easy, club's biggest world club competition. You know what I'm trying to say here. The moment you take your eye off the opponent, you get a black eye. That was quite a cool phrase. But yeah, Valencia at home. We've got some messages to answer first. Scouting results, we've got some players. Team of the month has been announced. Training report has been announced, and these players have shown a lot of promise. This is good, so players are developing. Hector Bellerin's overall rating went up. Pepe, Torreira, Maitland-Niles, Nelson. It's good to see that the youth players as well are improving. You can see Stanchev there, Sanders, and Mustafi, who is transfer listed, has declined. We knew that was going to happen. Just having a look at the earnings here for August. Why are they doing that now? Why is that offer coming in now? Deadline day is done. Why are they trying to sign Callum Chambers now? Really? That is irritating, Crystal Palace. Very irritating. It's a very low offer. It is a very low offer, so I will renegotiate anyway. But Palace, man, what are you up to? I'm going to ask for... His market value is high, but I don't want to scare Palace off. I don't want a player to be traded, and I'm not interested in a sell-on option. If we get 15 mil for Callum Chambers, I'm happy. Just having a look at the Premier League team of the months. Not surprising we haven't got anybody in there. There have only been 2 games, of course, but it's your usual suspects: Aguero, Salah, Kevin De Bruyne. Nice touch this, isn't it, from Pez? Trossard, who scored against us, of course. Amadou from Norwich. N'Golo Kante, yep. Aspi, yep. Sort of names you'd expect to see in there. But the defence is weird. You've got Cook from Bournemouth, Lascelles, Van Aanholt and Kasper Schmeichel. So here we go. Emirates Stadium under the lights for the UEFA Champions League group stage opener. Very important to get off to a good start, guys. We know how important this is. Captain's armband today, worn by Socrates, not Mesut Özil. Quite a few of you, and I'm surprised by the number of you, suggested that we sell him and move him on. The Emirates does look good though, doesn't it? No Champions League licensing, of course, but the Emirates Stadium in here, I like a lot. If Pez had the licensing, man, and all the stadiums, what a football game this would be. Absolutely insane. You can see snippets of the lineup, there. A strong squad for Valencia also. They're going to come here full of confidence. Very good team on their day. They're going for a bit of a weird time at the moment, sacking their manager, but did still manage to beat Chelsea yesterday. So, can't take them for granted. But we're sticking with the 4-2-1-3 kind of formation with Özil in that number 10 role. Ake, Socrates, Bellerin, Leno, Tierney, Ceballos, Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe should be able to cause any team problems. It's a standard 4-4-2 for Valencia, and Rodrigo, the man we very nearly signed on deadline day, is on the bench. Right, trying out a new camera for you guys as well. I'm hoping, 1, this will make the game more entertaining for you, and 2, easier for me as I can see more of the pitch. If you're wondering what the settings are, next time there is a break in play, I will show you, but you can see already the ease at which we can move the ball about because we can see more of what's going on. It's just going to enable us to play more of that attacking football, that short, sharp passing that we want to implement. I've got this from Spoonie Pizza's camera settings. Like I said, I will show you in a minute. We've put a good move together here early on. The cross, unfortunately, was blocked. But Aubameyang, going to pick this up. Inside to Ceballos. Tempted to have a crack, but he's miles out. Here is Bellerin. Takes it down the wing, using his pace. Can he stand the ball up? Oh, I was just about to cross that. And Valencia are going to get this clear. Although, we look like we might pick up the loose ball. We have. Just going to move it left. Can we make something early on? It's so much easier already just to see what the players are up to. Look at that ball to Bellerin. He's got the wrong side of his man, who's gone to ground. Bellerin, cross comes in. Header is one, and it's off the crossbar from Aubameyang. What a start that would have been. You see here, bit of good fortune as the defender went to ground. Bellerin put in a brilliant cross to the near post. Aubameyang, oh, he should score. Those are the settings for anybody wanting to copy them. Let me know your thoughts on it, whether you like it. Is it too far away? Let me know in the comments. This game's been very scrappy. You can see 36 minutes have passed. There have not been a great deal of chances other than ourselves hitting the crossbar. Not a lot has happened. Trying to intercept that. Didn't quite get there. It's Carlos Soler bringing the ball forward for Valencia. We're just trying not to leave our defensive duties here. Just jockey. Shot comes in. Good save from Leno. That was a great shot on the turn. Plenty of power, but we're approaching half time. We got away with a loose pass there, but we're approaching half time. It looks as though we're going to go in all square. Although they're backing away. They're defending very deep. Aubameyang bringing the ball forward. Still got it, I think. Nope. Been out-muscled. This is poor. Maybe one last chance for Valencia before the break. We're chasing back. Torreira's done brilliantly there. Leno just going to smack this clear. Didn't get it very far, but the half-time whistle saves us. Arsenal 0, Valencia 0. Pretty hard for even game. Oh, that is a ropey touch. Oh, I've caught him so late. So late. That touch was just heavy. And I was tempted to dive in. It's a yellow card, deservedly so, for Lacazette. That's a great header. Lacazette looking to turn, but the defender's right up his backside there. Not giving him any breathing space. Can we nick the ball off Valencia here? They haven't looked that threatening. I may have spoke too soon. Shot on the turn. Oh my god, they've hit the post. And they've scored. Curse of the commentator. They have not looked that threatening, I said. But that's Carlos Soler, I think. No, it's Guedes, who's put the ball in the back of the net. Just a lucky rebound. Literally. They keep playing the ball into the feet of the striker, turning and hitting it really quickly. Doesn't enable us to get a challenge in. And this time it's just fallen really fortunately for them. I don't feel like we deserve to be behind in this one. It's a good dip in effort, which Socrates. Valencia coming forward again here. I've changed the mindset, so we are going to be probably more open at the back than what we have been earlier in this game. Again, it's that shot on the turn that they keep looking for, but it does work for them. We've now got Lacazette and Aubameyang playing as a pair. See if we can create more opportunities, but it's been a frustrating game from an attacking sense for us. If that earlier Aubameyang header goes in, completely different story. But it didn't, so I can't complain. Got a lot of space inside though. Here's Torreira, Ceballos, Pepe. Chance to hit one, Pepe. Didn't quite have the power or conviction, did it? But it did open up nicely for him. Goes back this time. Valencia just getting deeper and deeper as we get later into this game. Ceballos, oh, that touch. That was a tired touch. Valencia look to break on us here. I'm just trying to get players back. Backing away. Defending to be done. It's deflected. Took the pace out of the shot. And can we break quickly? Leno with the throw. Gonna knock it down. Ceballos, go on, mate. Come on, we've got numbers forward in this attack. No one's making a run. No one's making a run. Oh, I tried to play that one more to the right. Instead, it drops to the edge of the box. It's a good save. 9 minutes to go. That might be one of our final opportunities to get something out of this game. It's cleared away. Throw in. Nice turn, that. We spread the play. Here's Torreira. Knocks the ball out. It's gone out wide one more. Flag stays down. Bellerin stands it up to the back stick. Anyone get in there? No, the defender. Actually made a triple change. Kolasinac, Willock, and I can't remember who the other one was. Xhaka, I think, have all come on. Got ourselves a corner here. I want to put it pretty much bang on that penalty spot. Comes in. Can we win that header? No, head of the way. Poor delivery. Maybe we need to mix those up a bit. Instead, Ozil will win possession back. Could lay this off one more. Torreira, not concentrating. Why am I hitting that, really? All out attack now. 3 minutes to go. Need to win these loose balls. Bellerin, luckily, he ricocheted to us. Here is Granit Xhaka, fresh legs. Heavy touch. Ridiculously, stupidly heavy pass. It's happening when you're running at full speed. The players' passes go a bit AWOL. That was awful. It was such a simple ball to play, and now we're banging trouble. We're deep into stoppage time. And Valencia might actually double their advantage. Bellerin goes to ground. Shouldn't do that. I'm panicking. Just need to get possession back quickly. We've got it. Chance of a counter-attack, but I think the referee's going to blow. Yes, he has. Arsenal 0, Valencia 1. A game that we definitely did not deserve to lose, but we have. Some of the other results then. Barcelona win. Chelsea held by Napoli. Ajax convincing victories for Bayern Munich. Benfica. Spurs get a draw at home to Lyon. They'll be disappointed with that, I think. But obviously it's better than a loss at home to Valencia, isn't it? Oh dear. Dear oh dear. Following deadline day, Palace come in with a bid for Callum Chambers. And they've come in with a £13.9 million bid. He's not a player that I want to keep around. It's below his market value, but I will accept those terms. And he will move and complete the deal and sign for Crystal Palace. But surely he hasn't gone already, because deadline day is closed. So surely they just haven't released him. But it does give us the budget to go back in for one of these players. Not liking these messages, Pez. Not liking these messages. Palace have responded with a counter offer to our bid to purchase Callum Chambers. I haven't made a bid. They did. They're open to letting him go. No, they're not. They want to buy him. But they're looking to get a sweeter deal than the one we were offering. No, they offer us a deal. We want a sweeter deal. Weird. We've now got what I am already calling a must-win game. In the rain, here at the Emirates Stadium, we're taking on Norwich. I've decided that Socrates is going to be my captain for the remainder of this season, just because I liked what he did when he said he felt responsible for Arsenal's drop points at Watford. That took real courage and leadership to come out on social media and say, do you know what? I'm at fault. For some reason, it has decided not to show us the starting 11, but I've done something different with the game today. I'm playing a narrow 4-4-2 formation. You can see it there. Granit Xhaka, Holding, Torreira, Ceballos and Ozil will be the kind of three players that I'm looking for creativity from. Aubameyang and Laka playing off each other up top. I've got Aubameyang as a supporting striker. Immediately, I'm going to change that because you can see he's much more accomplished in the central striking role. So we'll make that happen. It's a 4-2-3-1 for Norwich, who've picked up some great results already this season. Pukki is on fire. Here we go. Home against the team. Another team that we should be beating. I'm going to try some of these manual passes as well. So I'm not liking how the passes have been played in some of these games so far. Already though, this attack looks promising. Ball into the box. It's kind of half cleared from Norwich and they panic and they get the ball away. But again, just like the Valencia game, we start on the front foot. Ball is played into the feet of Pukki, who should be pretty isolated up there. Yes, he is. We've intercepted the pass. That's a good header down as well. Kolasinac will bring that forward. Sometimes you do have to go back and show patience to build an effective attack. We're doing that now. Granit Xhaka moves the ball to the right. Bellerin, is he going to keep that in on the wet surface? No. Unbelievable pace on the ball there. Just skidding off that wet pitch. Does look like a carpet though. Norwich coming forward. They've set their players to hug the touchline. They've identified that maybe as our weaker area. Free kick would have been given and has been given. Advantage played by the ref, but tried to get our foot in a little bit too eagerly there. And we have been punished for it. Who's going to be on this set piece for Norwich? Buendia standing over it. Surely he's not going to bend one tops from there. Leno. What a save, my son. He's looking to try and block some of these passing lanes rather than rush out. Force Norwich into the mistake. They are definitely looking for that switch of play though, and it has been effective for them so far. Granit Xhaka going across now. Defending needs to be done. Can we block the cross? Just jockey. Just jockey. Going nowhere. They've laid it out to the edge of the box. Ball is played in. Nice turn. Blocked, I think, by Pukki actually. Just don't want to get defenders dragged out of position. That is exactly what's happening here. Pukki looking to turn. In the nick of time, the interception, but we gave the ball away. This is getting messy at the back. Just need to clear our lines. Eventually we can do that. We'll just smack it clear. Here comes the skipper. 5 minutes before half time. Looking to bring the ball forward. Going to knock it inside. Norwich getting a lot of men behind the ball, but there is space out wide. That is a hell of a ball. Can we get the cross in? We can. Aubameyang's out. Oh, I thought that was going goal bound. Defender got just enough on it to take the power out of the header. And the keeper can just gather it. Ozil moves the ball to Ceballos. Into feet of Aubameyang. Finds Lacazette. Skips away from his man. Can he hit the shot? Keeper didn't know much about it. He, in an unorthodox manner, makes a save. We've got ourselves a corner. Good link-up play. The first time we've seen the two strikers linking up together. Good first touch from Lacazette to create the space, and then he hit it. Keeper was weird. In-swinger this time from Ozil. Can we win the header? It's not the best of corners. Bellerin will pick up the loose ball though and keep the attack alive. He's looking to stand one up into the box. Instead he lays it back to Torreira. Torreira just hits the drive. It's going to be another corner. Oh, ref, don't blow it there, man. One thing that is cool, if you change direction sharply on Pez in the wet, your players will slip and they will go down. Here's Pukki. Straight at Leno. Nothing really threatening there. But yeah, I changed direction a few times while defending there in the rain, and my players just lost their footing. Just as they would do in real life. Imagine if that cost you a goal though. Very, very irritating. Torreira, particularly as we have problems defending as it is. Here's Lacazette. Knocks the ball inside. Oh, I've turned the wrong way. Torreira. Just looking to move the ball through the lines of Norwich's midfield and defence here. Bellerin. He's been effective today in an attacking sense. Ceballos finds Torreira. Too many 1-2s. Does drag player out of position. Ball is played this time into the feet. Oh, it's lovely play. Oh, great build-up. Really good move. My controller battery's low, but we're not going to panic about that. I just want the ball in the back of the net. Oh, good interception from Torreira. He's read that brilliantly. Into Lacazette. Can he create space? He has done. He's been crunched. Shot goes just over. I want the free kick. I'm not going to get it. Still, we come forward. Ball played into the feet here of Lacazette. Turns. Plays it inside to Ceballos, who looks for support. Run is being made by Bellerin. We couldn't pick him out. Bellerin will keep the attack alive, though. Torreira's in space. Looking for a cheeky 1-2 here. Oh, that's worked brilliantly. Torreira. Can he drive it into the back of the net? It flashes wide. Come on, boys. Made a change. Xhaka off. Pepe on. We're now playing with 2 cams and 2 strikers. Ozil and Pepe obviously being the cams. And Lacazette and Aubameyang being the strikers. Change to a more attacking mindset as well, because we are running out of time despite our dominance in this game. Pepe skips past his man. No free kick given. Pepe gonna hit it. I thought that was in. I thought that was in. That was insane. Almost an instant impact from the substitute. We can't come much closer. We're taking these shots from sort of edge of the box, creating space. That is a whisker away. Ceballos picks out his man. Little back heel. Turn from Pepe onto Aubameyang. Oh, come on! Inches wide. Inches wide. We have been so dominant today. On another day, we win this game 4 or 5-0. Look at the build-up here. How close was that? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Just take him out. I'm getting so frustrated, man. Good, though. Been so dominant. Best performance of the season so far. We were good against Valencia. We shouldn't have lost that game. It's finished 0-0 here. It is our first Premier League point. That is a lot of progress. We were so dominant. It was just... we couldn't score. I get the feeling one day it's just going to click and we are going to be unstoppable. But that day was not today. It was better, but it was not today. On a brighter note, we do still have more Premier League points than Manchester United. They've lost again at home to Newcastle. Some real shock results. Liverpool lost at home to Burnley. So we're not losing ground on our title/European rivals. But the lesser teams are breaking away at the top of the Premier League and I'm scared. I'm scared. At the end of the episode, the table looks like this. Brighton, 3 out of 3. Burnley, 3 out of 3. Palace, 3 out of 3. And Chelsea, which is a lesser team at the moment, they're not in great form, 3 out of 3. City and Spurs, you'd expect them to be up there in 5th and 6th, respectively. With 1 point from the opening 3 games, I am disappointed, but I'm pleased with the way we've played in both of the games in this episode. It's just about putting the ball in the back of the net. Poor Manchester United. They really are struggling. They are bottom, alongside Sheffield United and Watford in the relegation zone. But I feel like we're making progress, guys. Please remain patient. I'm not going to change the difficulty. I appreciate all your help and support. This episode has come to an end. Don't forget to follow me on socials as well. I'll see you in the next one.